Are you with Ashley?
Devin, but yeah.
Okay, is she coming too?
No. She was getting it from me.
Okay, couple quick things before you get in.
Yes, sir.
The most important thing is that I am currently doing a live stream in here.
Okay.
Here's my camera. It's actually a show that I do in my Uber. If you once you get in, if you don't want to be on it, we'll turn it off. But if you do want to be on it, you just get in. We'll have a conversation, and it'll be live for anybody to watch. You can text your friends and let them know that they can watch you on live internet right now.
That's interesting.
All right.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
All right, come on in. Welcome. Oh, there's another card that was in the seat there. I guess the guy dropped it.
Yeah, found it.
So you take a look around the corner here. You can see exactly what people are going to be seeing. Just take a look right there.
Okay.
So we got one out the front, one out the back. We're good to go.
Cool.
All right.
Yes, sir. Sounds good. It's like
Cash cab or
cab. Yeah, that's what I'm
taxi
thinking
cab
about.
confessions. Yeah, there's. Except they get to record them all. I basically am doing everything's live stream. So we'll take this recording tonight or tomorrow, and we'll put it on YouTube and on Twitter.
Okay.
So you'll be able to go find it.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Is there any games or anything that should be?
Well, we're in the process of trying to figure out the format that we want to do. I was so involved in trying to get it up and running. It's taken almost 3 months
Okay.
to, figure out the data, figure out how we're going to, do it, how many cameras we can have, what that means as far as the data. And then there was a delay. So we've got it down to where the delay is only about 20 seconds from the time that we actually stream to the time that it goes over the internet. So which is close enough. So if you pull it up on your phone right now, you can go to twitch.tv/UberJohnsRodeo. You'll be able to pull it up, but you'll see our conversation now in about 20 seconds. So it's it's a little unusual, but it's fun.
Yeah, well, I mean, how'd you get about doing that?
The very first day that I started doing this, I thought it should be a TV show. That was 3.5 years ago. And nobody did anything for as far as a TV show. But every now and then you'll see somebody post a YouTube video of an Uber ride where they record it with a dash cam.
Right.
And I thought, well, with a dash cam they can edit it and they can do stuff. But if it's live, there's no takebacks.
Right.
You know what I mean? Somebody agrees to be in a live stream and they've been drinking. You never know. I had some guys that were in here just 2 or 3 rides ago. Man, they were just letting it fly. They were having fun. A couple of dentists, and they were No, it was a lot of fun.
I haven't actually got to look at your thing. I did see you were almost a 5-star driver. How long you been doing this?
3.5 years. I have almost 2,100 rides with Uber and about 700 with Lyft.
Nice. All right then. So quite a while.
It's hard to get such a good rating. I can tell you that.
Yeah, I believe it. And you probably run into a lot of different types of people. But so with the amount of time that you've been doing Uber, I mean, has this been something that you've been doing ever since? Or?
Well, I started doing it about 3.5 years ago. My job pulled me away from it after about a year, and so I didn't do it for almost 2 years. And then I started back up about 6 months ago. My son started doing some live streaming. His name on with his live stream is Uber Zeebs. He does PUBG and Fortnite, and not so much Fortnite as PUBG, but he also does Dota.
Right.
There's some other games that he plays, and he does a live stream of that.
Gotcha.
And they were, telling me that I should go ahead and pursue this and do the live stream with the Uber.
Yeah.
So
You never know.
I figured, why not?
You could go somewhere.
I have a good time with it. I think it might be a little bit boring, most of the stuff that I do, but we're going to put together some stuff that we can take and do some memes. I've got, my daughters are 15 and 12, and they want to put together some stuff that has, when you do a repeat and then, just different things with just short clips.
Like a collaboration?
Yeah. And just have it be, some of the funnier things with because I'll be sitting here riding with somebody and they'll say something and I'll do expressions.
Yeah.
So, it's like, what were they thinking when they said that? Or it's pretty funny. And then I also do a live stream of people playing Dota and PUBG and whatnot. So I've got a few of those up on YouTube already where it's like grandpa watches the kid playing the video game and doesn't understand it and just, I'm giving a commentary. I don't know anything that's going on with Dota. It's like capture the flag, and I'm just describing the characters and what they're doing. And
those are pretty popular on YouTube. People love it.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. I had no idea just a few months ago what a large, there's a $1 billion economy that's going on with the live streaming.
Yeah.
And so
Huge.
that's why we decided to do it with Twitch, because they make it so easy to do it, and you can monetize it. If people like you, they can make donations, or they can, you know, subscribe to you, but they can watch for free.
Right.
So it's pretty neat. Do you do any live streaming, or do you do any gaming
I
online?
do a lot of gaming, but not much streaming. If I would have known that this was happening, quite a surprise. I would have like started to make myself look a little bit more presentable for the day. But, you know.
Oh, don't worry about it. When I first started doing the stream a couple of weeks ago, I was wearing my jacket and dress shirts, and I just figure people are eventually they'll get to know me. That next ride is just way too far away, but we'll see. It says,
Almost got an Uber to Ocean City. That was interesting.
did you have a car that broke down
Yeah, transmission blew.
in a BMW?
No, not even. I wish. Just
I picked up some people on Kent Island, took them to Ocean City a couple of years ago. Their car broke down, and they had all this stuff in the back of it. We loaded it up in here, and I drove them to Ocean City.
Not all heroes wear capes.
Yeah.
Some of them wear cowboy hats.
That's right.
Not that far of a ride. For you, the next ride might be, I mean, if you accept it, I'm not sure what they want you to do, but you know,
Well,
more money, so.
When I got down to Ocean City, it was one of the first weekends of the summer, and so I got down there. I picked them up at about 1:30. We got down there at like 4. They wanted to stop and get some food and whatnot. We got down there about 4:30, almost 5. So I drove over to the end where the all the way down at the inlet, parked my car, got out, watched the sunrise, got in my car, turned on Uber, and immediately got like 5 rides in a row. People that were going to their cars and just, trying to get back to their hotel and all kinds of stuff. And then I went ahead and turned it off and drove home.
Yeah, sounds like a busy day.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I ended up going down there and working a few times over the summer, busy weekends. But that's really not that difficult to drive. The drive that I had that was so long was the ride I took. Young guy wanted to go to Pittsburgh, so I drove him to Pittsburgh. That's 250 miles one way.
Yeah, it's one way though. It's quite an expensive trip, I'd say.
Yeah, it cost him $750.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Mine was from here, Annapolis to Ocean City was about 100. So.
How long ago was it?
A couple months ago.
Okay.
Yeah, not too bad. I sell solar panels though, so it's kind of like $100 isn't really that much of an inconvenience to me. I profit that.
Do you guys sell a lot of solar panels down there, or were you just going
I was
down
just
to
meeting a friend, just
Yeah.
hanging out. Haven't seen him in a while. It was a nice day. Yeah, I got enough friends all far and wide, but I don't really hear from them all the time. So.
Who do you work for? You selling solar panels?
Trinity Solar. Yep. And if anybody that you know at home, or even you yourself, want solar panels, we don't even actually sell them to you. We just see if you qualify for them. So if you qualify for them, the only way you can qualify is if you are a homeowner and if you have a credit score of 650 or higher.
Right.
There's a state mandate requiring energy providers like BGE, Petco, etc. to have a cleaner energy grid by the year 2021.
Right.
And if they don't meet that requirement, then they can get penalized for it, therefore charging higher utility rates on electric bills and utility bills. So we come out here and we try to prevent that from happening. And after just like the appointment, the spiel I just gave you, that was pretty much the appointment. I either get a yes or a no. And if I get a yes, I get the payment for that if the appointment sticks. And if not, then whatever. I mean, you got to get 100 no's before you get one yes, and all I need is that one yes.
So when the person's getting the solar panels, they basically get the solar panels for nothing up front,
Yeah,
and then they pay monthly at a lower rate than they normally would, or
you'll
how's
just
that?
be paying your normal electric bill, but it'll be lower over time. It gradually allows you to pay less because you'll be saving energy. Obviously, that's kind of what the purpose of it is. But
Well, if you put enough solar panels up, then
Yeah.
then you got all your energy met.
That also depends on the position of your roof and how many dormers you have on your roof.
And the trees are in the way and all that stuff. Yeah.
Very true. And as far as like other further questions go, I'm not the guy who really goes out there and runs over the info with you. I just tell you what I know, and that's
right.
Whether or not if you want to go through with it or not, you can talk to the solar expert. I'm just a solar scout, and I go out there, talk to you about it. You get the guy to come out there to talk to you, and he'll tell you everything that you really want to know, like how much you'll be paying and what it'll be saving you, the real stuff.
Yeah. I have a little understanding of what goes on. I have some friends that work for Solar City.
Yeah.
And they've changed things up a lot though since they started, and you know, I just don't know what to think anymore because there's so many different companies and what they're all doing. We originally went to do the solar panels with Solar City, and when we did the site thing, we had too many giant trees in our backyard that were blocking the sun, so it felt like it wasn't a viable thing unless we took the trees down.
Right. Yeah, there's a lot of competition with solar. I mean, there's a solar park being built right here on Brownsville Road. Like, who would have thought? There's a lot of woods in this area, but with all the different companies doing their own things, it's not so much, I want to say, competition as it is with what they do, because we all kind of do the same thing,
right?
But in a different way. Who you go with is all depending on your preference and who you get to speak to first. So there's a demand. And pretty much all I know is like what I have to do is just set up the appointments and see if they stick, and if they do, they good. If not, then talk to somebody else.
Yeah.
And there's always going to be somebody who is interested, and there's always going to be somebody who isn't interested.
That's nature of sales.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah. That's the gist of it, though. I enjoy it. It's pretty fun. Not too bad. Not too bad. I was actually thinking about getting into Uber for quite a while. Just to get a new car for that before then.
Yeah, they do there's some interesting stuff. There's a company down in Washington right now that is trying to recruit a lot of drivers. It's a company called VIA, V-I-A. And they've been trying to recruit me ever since they started a couple months ago.
Right.
But they're only in downtown DC right now. They plan on expanding out, but I don't want to have to drive down into DC every day.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to start with them, they have some deals where they put people in new Mercedes-Benz SUVs.
Hey, that's where the money is.
And you just pay them back as you earn, and they've got some pretty good deals on how much you make with that. But there's a lot of different companies that are out there now. You can make some money.
Yeah, I've done some modeling work in DC a couple weeks. I mean, wasn't really the most successful at it, but I winged it. Did better than I expected. Grateful for that. And, DC ain't that far away. I think that might be something that I might take your word for. I might check that out.
Yeah, it's not that long a ride. It's a half an hour to get down there, but once you've got the vehicle, I mean, you can just drive in when you feel like it, work for as long as you like, and then...
I mean, that's pretty much what we're in Liverpool, right? You can just pop in whenever you want.
Yep. Yep, once you get used to it, then let me know. I'll get you set up with some cameras, get your own live stream going. Maybe we get some hits from that. I have no idea. I can tell you that if I get one viral video, it'll change everything, because then you've got people that are watching.
Yeah, and it's a matter of luck who you get. You'll get somebody in the car that might be hysterical, might be dramatic,
Yeah.
You never know. It could be good or bad. But if it goes viral, you'll attract a lot of attention. Maybe some fame, maybe some, who knows, anything can happen. That's what makes it exciting.
That's true. That is true. I got to tell you, it's this is one of the most fun jobs you can have. Right now I'm a little tired because I spent all morning going through some of the videos that I did from yesterday, and so I was a little tired when I came out today. I'm going to go and get some dinner in a little while, and then I'll rest for a little while, and then I'll go out for the night, for tonight. Get part of the insanity that is Friday and Saturday nights in Annapolis with Uber.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to take this turn. You want to go low. GPS is a little wonky on this area.
Right.
And you want to actually go past this road.
One, right?
And then you want to just go past it and then take the next right. Yeah. It's not your GPS. It's everyone's GPS.
No, it's. I got to tell you, the GPS is messed up on a lot of different things.
Yeah.
All the people that watch the live stream have heard me say this 1,000 times, but I went to pick up a guy the other night. Said, pick up Ken at Lemongras. I'm like, Lemongras? What's Lemongras? I pulled up, it was lemongrass. Lemongrass.
Wow.
Lemongrass.
Just want to follow it straight down.
Straight?
Yep. Yeah, right. It tells you to
Yep.
go over there, but I don't live anywhere down there. Well, I mean, I have a friend over there that I visit like almost every day, but that's about it. And it's right here. Where those blue cars.
All right.
And we have made it.
Excellent.
All right. So I
Well,
got your card.
Give Ashley my regards.
Yeah, we'll do. Thank you.
It was a pleasure meeting
You
you.
too. Take care. I'm Devin, by the way. And you, if I were,
Devin?
Yes, sir. If
Yeah.
I were to find this, just go to YouTube or.
Here's while you're here, I just ended your ride.
Okay.
Just Google.
Okay.
Type in to Google.
Hold on a second. This thing's a little dumb sometimes.
Type in Uber John's
John's.
HNS Rodeo.
Rodeo. R-O-I-D-O. Is that how you spell that?
RODEO.
D-E-O. Oh, yeah. Okay. Haven't actually spelled in quite some time. Oh, okay. Hold on a second. Is there like a .com or anything like that? No,
Just
that's
type that into Google.
right there. I'm going to save that.
Hey, look.
Right there. Oh, there you are, right there. All right, cool. And this will be uploaded in like the next 20 minutes or so?
This is actually on there as soon as I end this. Actually, it's on there now live. If you
Okay.
Here, let me just show you. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Yeah, there. Dun-dun-dun. It's gonna come up. This is gonna crack you up.
I was interviewed in Ocean City for the new law on the boardwalk.
Right?
Once before, I was not camera ready whatsoever, but they hit me up and it was like, "Hey, you want to do an interview with the boardwalk?" I'm like, "What's happening with the boardwalk?" They said, "Oh, you're not allowed to like use segways or anything like that on the boardwalk anymore." I'm like, "That's dumb, but yeah, I'll do an interview for it."
Yeah, has it come up yet?
It's still loading. Like Wi-Fi is still probably connecting. I have my service
So
off.
that is the live stream. So what I do is when you get out,
Mhm.
I end the live stream and then I restart it so that I break it up into segments.
Mhm.
This segment is going to start, your segment is going to start with a guy that I picked up at the Naval Academy.
Okay.
And I drop him off and then I keep the stream on. I came and got you and then I'll end it now and then I'll start the next one and it just goes on like that. So I've got probably, I don't know, 100 hours of streaming so far.
That's
I
awesome.
really don't know how much I've got yet, but it's difficult trying to keep up with doing everything. So I take each ride and I try and give it a name. So we've got, $20 Bob and Across the Pond and all these different, people from all over. But did it come up yet?
It's still loading. It's
Okay.
being slow.
Well,
But
once it comes up, I'm going to stop the live stream after you get out, and then
Oh.
I'll start it back up. But that's the place that you go to get it, and then there's videos all over that site. And then if you go to YouTube, it's Uber John's Rodeo.
Gotcha.
Did I get you got my card?
Yes, I got
Yeah.
your card. And I also thumbnailed this too, so it's
Yeah.
saved. I'm gonna go
Okay.
right back to it.
Yeah, go in, follow me, and subscribe to me on YouTube.
We'll do. Yeah, definitely.
All right,
This is
appreciate
awesome.
it.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
have a good one.
You too. Make sure I'm gonna give you a good
Yeah, you get.
review.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate
Best
it.
Uber ride I've ever had.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Take care.
All right. All right. Let's get that thing stopped.